Hi everyone and Happy New Year. It is 2018 now and I am back with some news. My name is Brian with touringplans.com. You probably know that by now. Or you don't, and this is the first video of mine you've watched. In that case, hi, welcome. My name is Brian. This is the Touring Plans YouTube page. Whether you are a new or a frequent visitor to the page, we always have lots of awesome videos. Go back, look at those. This is going to be a special episode of the news. I am not necessarily going to talk about things that happened within the last week like I normally do. I am going to talk about the 10 things from 2017 that I am personally excited about. I put this list together kind of randomly, and I might be missing stuff. I hope I'm not. This is going to be a little bit long, I'm sure, so let's go. Number 10, pets in Disney World hotels. This is something Universal has done. All the Lowe's hotels, like Royal Pacific at Universal, are already pet-friendly, but Disney World had never done it before. Now there are 4 hotels: Yacht Club, Art of Animation, Port Orleans Riverside, and the Cabins at Fort Wilderness, where there are blocks of rooms specifically for people with dogs. Such like Derek Bergen's dog, Sebastian, here lounging on a Yacht Club bed. This was seen as a somewhat controversial move, despite the fact that most major hotels, and especially the higher-end hotels, tend to be dog-friendly anyway. But never fear, if you are not a fan of this, there are still more than a dozen other hotels on Disney property where dogs are not allowed. Number 9, and it is mobile ordering. I'm not entirely sure that this really started in 2017, but it definitely got way bigger in 2017. What is it? In Disney World now, you can use the My Disney Experience app on your phone like this to order from almost every quick service restaurant. The bonus of mobile ordering is you don't have to wait in the lines. You can pick all your food ahead of time. You can pick it hours ahead of time. Then when you get close, you hit that button right there that says, I'm here, start prepping my food. They get it ready. You walk up to a special window to get it. Super duper easy. The downside with it, they still don't accept discounts. No dining plan, no annual pass discount, no tables in Wonderland, none of that stuff. So you need to pay by credit card and full price. Honestly, on busy days, the convenience is worth the extra money. Now, something that may or may not be worth the extra money, but number 8, minivans. These are these red and white SUVs, not really vans, but that's just me being pedantic. These are a ride-sharing service. You use it through the Lyft app, Lyft, of course, being a very popular ride-sharing service already, on Disney property for $20 one way. They will take you and however many passengers you have from anywhere to anywhere on Disney property. The catch here is that you have to have it activated, and it can only be activated if you are staying at certain hotels. Basically all the deluxe hotels. I will say, and I will have a video coming out about this at some point in the next couple months about using the minivans. I had mine activated when I was staying at the Yacht Club, and they never actually asked if I was staying there. I just went up and they told me how to do it. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. And once it is activated on your phone, it is good forever. Not for length of stay. It is good anytime, no matter where you're staying. And I was told that by the minivan drivers themselves. Yes, the service is expensive. If you get an Uber or a Lyft, it most likely won't cost you $20 to go. But the drivers are fantastic. They also have car seats available, so that could be a concern for a lot of people. And they can go places other services can't. For instance, the Magic Kingdom, they can actually drop you off where the buses drop off rather than at the Ticket and Transportation Center. That is a big advantage going to the Magic Kingdom. All right, I gotta move on now. There'll be more of that coming out in a video soon-ish. Number 7, another paid add-on. This is a theme, I guess, going for Disney, but this one is out in Disneyland, and it is Max Pass. It is kind of a combination of the Fast Pass, the old paper system like they still use at Disneyland, and Fast Pass Plus, the all-electronic version that they now use at Disney World. It is $10 per day to use, but you are allowed to make all of your fast passes on your phone. It doesn't really give you extra fast passes, but there are bonuses. Time you have to wait in between fast passes isn't quite as long, and the biggest bonus, you don't have to go walking all over the place. And that $10 a day also includes PhotoPass service. So if PhotoPass is something you were thinking about anyway, it might be good to do. Now, it is $10 per person. So if you have a family of 4, it's actually going to cost you $40 a day, because 4 times 10, you got there already. I'm sorry. over-explaining. Number 6, new hotel rooms. Now, not new hotels, but refurbished hotel rooms, especially in this new style. This is the Yacht Club. I already mentioned I stayed at the Yacht Club. This was my room with this nice vinyl wood-looking flooring. It is much easier to keep clean. It is much easier to tell when it is not clean. And because of the cushioning underneath, it is not even all that much noisier than a carpeted room would be. They have taken some of the Disney touches out of some of these new rooms, but they are much more contemporary. I personally like them better, although I have been told that I am heartless and possibly a Disney curmudgeon, trademark Angela Dahlgren. But Yacht wasn't the only one to get refurbished. Pop Century is still undergoing refurbishments, but we're hearing buildings 6 through 10 are completely done. 5 should be done within the next month or so. The Pop Century rooms are even more drastic. The same type of flooring, same accoutrements that are not quite as Disney, but they now, instead of the 2 standard beds, have this fold-down Murphy bed. So if you only have 1 or 2 people, or you feel like putting the bed up and down, you can get a lot more space in that room, which I think is a huge improvement. I would expect more Disney resorts in the next couple of years to get this type of renovation. Number 5, we have our first new attraction in Disneyland, Mission Breakout. And when I say new, I don't actually mean new because it used to be the Tower of Terror. But now it has been overlaid with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I am a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan, so I am biased there. But even people that are not necessarily Guardians of the Galaxy fans still describe the ride as very fun. I haven't actually been on it. The only downside with the whole thing is that the outside is interesting. Number 4, new dining. All of the ones I have listed are at Disney World. Browsing through, I didn't actually notice anything at Disneyland or at Universal, and I haven't gotten Universal yet, but we're getting there. So here, this is the one where I'm sure I missed stuff. But at Disney Springs this year, we got Paddlefish, which is the newest iteration of the big riverboat restaurant that was previously Fulton's and lots of other stuff. And coming very soon, or kind of open now, is the Terralina, which is the Italian restaurant, the complex that includes the Edison, Maria and Enzo's, and the Hideaway Speakeasy Bar. We've also got Wine Bar George coming very soon. Not sure when. All of that stuff was supposed to be open by now, and it's just kind of not. It's why I include it here. At the Yacht Club, we have the new Ale and Compass restaurant, which used to be the Captain's Grill. Wilderness Lodge, we have Geyser Point, which is a light eatery and bar right on the banks of Bay Lake. And at Hollywood Studios, we have my personal favorite, to the surprise of no one, the Baseline Tap House, which is a California-based, well, craft beer place. Not all super small craft, but okay, I'm a beer nerd. I won't get into it. Number 3, and here is Universal because it is Volcano Bay, the new water theme park that opened in May at the Universal Orlando Resort. Yes, it has its operational issues. The Tapu Tapu ride reservation system is iffy, but the actual attractions, the theming are awesome. I was there. I do have a video. I will link it below. What's going to beat a new water park? Well, number 2, I'm just going with the announcements. This is all stuff that didn't open. A lot of this won't even open in 2018, but there was so much announced this year, especially for Walt Disney World. We had the Skyliner, which is the gondola transportation system. They have begun major renovations on both the Caribbean Beach Resort and Coronado Springs Resort. In Epcot, they announced a Guardians of the Galaxy attraction where Ellen's Energy Adventure previously was, and a Ratatouille attraction for which construction has started in the France Pavilion in Epcot. Magic Kingdom, they announced a Tron attraction that will be right behind Space Mountain as seen here. Hollywood Studios, of course, they announced more about Star Wars Land, which won't be coming until 2019. They also announced a Star Wars Hotel, where Great Movie Ride used to be, will become the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway. That one may actually open in 2018, although I think early 2019 might be a better bet on that one. And of course, for 2018, Toy Story Land will be opening. Universal actually did open something this year, because they always seem to open an attraction. And that was the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. They also have a Fast and the Furious attraction that should be opening within the next couple of months. And they had some big announcements of their own, including a new Harry Potter attraction where Dueling Dragons, the roller coaster, was. And they confirmed that a Nintendo-based land will eventually be coming. Out in Disneyland, they announced a new hotel that is going to be in part of what is now Downtown Disney. And Paradise Pier will be remade into Pixar Pier, which, fine, whatever. If you want more on what is coming up, specifically in 2018, check out our Touring Plans podcast, where an episode just came out on New Year's Day, where Angela and I talk about all the new stuff coming for 2018. And honestly, it's probably about as long as this video because I talk too much. And I don't have a professional editor for this one, obviously. But at number 1, no shock, no surprise, Pandora, the World of Avatar at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Opened in May. The lines are so long still for Flight of Passage. It is so popular. I think some of the people that got in line on opening day are still there. Not only is Flight of Passage rad, but the land is gorgeous. I mean, look at this. And then at night, it turns into this crazy glowing planet. It is really, really impressive. One of the more impressive lands in all of Orlando. I really like it, but I'm not going to talk too much because you know what? If you want to see other videos, I have other videos. I have one where I wait in line at Flight of Passage, and another one where I just talk about my top 5 things that I like in Pandora. And that's it. That's what happened in 2017. I'm so excited to be here every week in 2018. Thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other.